Hello, math students. We are working in Module 1 called Ratios and Proportional Relationships. And today, our lesson is called Multi-Step Ratio Problems. Multi-step ratio problems, and it is sitting, just to remember that we need our title for our notes, Multiple Step Ratio Problems. And this is actually Lesson 11. Our goal for today. Today we are learning how to solve multi-step ratio problems. The question that I want you to be thinking about is, what is a modeling tool that can help you solve real-world problems? Okay, that's not too bad. Things to know. Helpful vocabulary. This right here, kiddos, is probably some of the most incredible information that you will definitely need in order to be successful with today's math problems, all right? So I put those in colorful, highlighted blue pen to bring your eye to them because you need to know these words and what they mean in order to solve the problem. So let's go over it. Original price. The original price of something is the cost of an item. So you walk into a store and there is stuff on the shelf, and it will say, here is a can of chili, and it cost $2.50. Okay, that is the original price because that is the price that it is listed for. Okay, discounts, my dears, are when they take that original price and they give you a rate taken off the cost. So when they say Walmart's having a sale of 10% off, so you would take the original price and you would take 10% off of it, and then that's your sale price. So that's the discount. Okay? The discount price is the actual new price that happens. So the discount would be the 10%. The discount price would be the new amount that it was smaller than the original. Okay? Markup is a rate added to the cost. So they take the cost of the item and they mark up the price by a certain amount. And so basically they're saying, okay, I as a store owner have to make money, so I'm going to take what it cost me to buy it and then I'm going to mark it up so it costs more for the person to buy it so that I can actually make a profit. And so that's the markup. It's an amount that they add to the cost to make it more expensive for the buyer. But then, because it's more expensive for the buyer, the person who's selling it actually gets to keep some of the money. I know it's crazy, but it does happen all the time. So that's the markup. The markup price is the new larger price that they charge us. Okay? Tax is a rate added to the cost again. So you are going to buy, let's say, a new pair of shoes, and the shoes cost $20, and then they charge you tax, and so they give you, they say that the tax is $8, and so instead of paying just $20, now you have to pay $28 because that's the tax. Okay? Taxes, the reason why we have to pay taxes is they use taxes to fix things around your city where you live. So like the potholes in the road when we're driving and we hit the potholes, they use the taxes that they tax us on clothes and stuff like that to help fix the potholes in the road. Commission. Commission is an amount earned from sales. So the biggest thing that I can tell you about this is when you go to the mall and there's all those jewelry stores where they want to sell you diamonds. A commission is an amount that the person who's trying to sell you the diamond ring gets if you buy it from them. It's the amount earned from the sales. The last one that's really important is that little word of. Of means to multiply in math. So whenever you see the word of, whenever you hear the word of, your brain needs to be thinking multiplication. So of means to multiply in math. So those vocabulary words are super important. So that's why I want you to make sure you have those down. Okay, now that we know how important they are, let's practice some of them. Okay, so discount clothes. Discount clothes. So automatically what that tells me is that there is a clothing store that's having a sale. If they're making a sign that says discount clothes, that must mean they're having a sale. And let's read what it says. Peter's Pants Palace advertised the following sale. Ta-da! I was right. They're having a sale. Shirts are 1/2 off. Pants are 1/3 off. And shoes are 1/4 off. Now you're probably going, Mrs. Nelson, why are you saying off like that? Well, what you need to recognize is this is saying that the sale means that you take the price and you cut it in half. But then this word right here, off, means you actually have to take that amount and subtract it from the original. I know, it gets very confusing, so you have to pay attention. So in this one, for the shirts, what this would look like is you're going to take the original price, OP, okay? Then you are going to multiply it, right, by 1/2, right, because it says 1/2. Then you're going to take that answer that you get, so this is the answer from multiplying it by 1/2. So you take that answer and then you subtract whatever okay, so hold on. This answer right here is then going to be subtracted from the original price. So you're going to take the original price and you're going to subtract this guy, and then that's going to be your sales price. Holy moly, that's confusing. Okay, let me say it again. So you take the original price of the shirt, you multiply it by 1/2. That amount that you got from multiplying it by 1/2, you subtract from the original price, and that gives you the new sales price. Okay, so OP is original price, SP is sale price. So original price, sales price. Do you see why this is so confusing? Okay, so yeah, you have to know those vocabulary words. So one shirt's 1/2 off. So original price times 1/2, you're going to get an answer. Then you take that answer and you subtract it from the original price, and that's what you pay at the register. Okay? Same thing for pants, except instead of 1/2, it's 1/3. And same thing for shoes. Instead of 1/2, it's 1/4. So don't freak out. I'm going to help you with this. Okay, so now it says, what would a $40 pair of shoes cost? Okay, so we're going to try this. Go to the shoes. How much off do you have? 1/4 off. So remember, original price is what they tell you. Okay, so original price equals $40. So we're going to take $40 and we're going to multiply it by 1/4. Okay, all right, that's not so bad because remember when we multiply fractions, we just multiply straight across. So 40 times 1 is 40. 1 times 4 is 4. And now we're going to make that a division problem. Read it with me. 40 divided by 4. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. So kiddos, what you just found, this right here, is that. Okay? So the $10 is now what we have to do what with? We have to subtract $10 from the original price. So now we're going to take $40 was the original price. We're going to subtract the $10 because remember, it's a discount. A discount means it's a sale, so that means you get to mark it off $10. So we take the original price, we subtract off the discount, and this is now what you pay at the register. So a $40 pairs of shoes, because of the discount, now they're only $30 for the shoes. Okay, so it says, what would a $40 pair of shoes cost with the discount? $30. So you got to have a discount of $10 and your sales price is $30. Okay? That wasn't so horrible, right? So remember, you take the original price times the rate to get the discount. This is the discount. This is the discount. Then we take the original price, we subtract the discount, and we get the sales price. Okay? Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Okay, so let's try another one. See what happens. Now it says, what would a $33 pair of pants cost? So let's make sure we have our information. I'm going to cover this one up so that you can actually see. What would a $33 pair of pants cost? So go back up here to our chart, and what does it say? 1/3 off. So remember, we set it up just like we have it right here. So the original price is $33, right? The rate off is 1/3, so we're going to multiply it by 1/3, right? And then we're going to get our discount. So multiply straight across. What is 33 times 1? 33. What is 1 times 3? 3. Now say it out loud with me, everybody. 33 divided by 3 equals 11. You got it. So this right here is your discount, $11. So remember, then it says on the next thing you have to do is take the original price. Original price was 33. Subtract the discount. And you get your sales price. What is 33 minus 11? 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So what is the new sale price of your pants? $22. That wasn't so horrible, was it? Okay, I think we got this. It's getting easier. Okay. Oh, just in time for us to change problems. Well, that's not horrible. We'll survive. We've got each other. Okay, so car sales. Now we're switching gears and we're going to use some of that other vocabulary. A used car salesperson receives a commission. Oh, commission. Remember, commission is the amount earned from sales. Okay, so the other key word that I need you to remember, a commission of, what do we do with of in math? It means to multiply. Okay, so a used car salesperson receives a commission of 1/12 of the sales of the price of the car. Okay, what is the commission on a car that sold for $21,999? Well, that's not too bad because all we have to do is take the amount, right? We're going to take the original price times the commission, right? And that is going to tell us what the car salesperson receives because it says, what is the commission? Remember, commission is the amount the salesperson earns on a car sold for that amount. Okay, phew. So on this one, we're going to take the original price times 1/12. That's what we're going to do. So the original price times 1/12, so 21,999, that's a large number, times 1/12. Okay, we can do this. Ready? Here we go. 21,999 times 1. 21,999. 1 times 12. 12. But we're not done because now that's turned into a division problem. Read it with me. 21,999 divided by 12. Now you see why I went bleh. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We can be brave. We can do this. All right, here we go. 21,999 divided by 12. Can 12 go into 2 evenly? Nope. So instead of putting zeros, because it gets really confusing when we have a 0, and I know I told you when you say no, you say 0, I'm just going to put a tiny little x. Okay? Can 12 go into 21 evenly? Yes, it can, one time. So 1 times 12 is 12. Now I subtract. I have to regroup. So that becomes that. Okay, so far so good. Now I bring this one down, and I get 99. And I ask myself, can 12 go into 99? And the answer again is yes. And I'm going to say it's 8 times because I know that 8 times 2 is 16. Regroup the 1. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Oh, that wasn't so horrible. Okay, we're doing good. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. I don't want to put the 0 because that makes it look confusing. So I'm just going to leave it and I'm going to bring down the 9. Whew, it's getting easier. 12 goes into 39 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Look at that. Here we go. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Don't want to bring down the 3 because that makes it more confusing. And we've got that again. We just did this, so we're going to put a 3 right here. And this is going to keep going forever and ever, except, ta-da, we're dealing with money. So that's as far as we have to go, are those 2 zeros. So now we're going to bring this down, and this is 30, and 12 goes into 30. Bring up your decimal point only 2 times, which that gives me 24, and I'm running out of room. But I can say in my head, 30 minus 24 is actually 6, And then I bring down the 0. If I ran out of room, I'm so sorry, boys and girls. I hope that doesn't bother you. You can't even see it because I'm not paying attention. There we go. So 12 goes into 65 times. I know that. So now, kiddos, I figured it out. How much did the guy who sold the car get for selling the car? It's right there. Check it out. What did he get? That goes to the car salesman. Car salesman. He earned that much money. So guys, I really, really, really want you to look at something. This is if you work at a car dealership. A person spent that much money to buy the car because this guy who works there sold it to him. Just because he sold it, he earned $1,833.25 in one day. Holy moly, that is crazy. He makes more than me in a month. I don't even make that much money in a month. In a whole month of teaching you, I don't make that much money. This guy earned that in one day. One day! 1 day working, selling one car, he earned that much money in 1 day. I don't even make that much money in 1 month. That's very sad. Very sad for me. Oh well, I love my job. I love teaching. Have to remember that. Okay, so this one, the commission, remember this is commission. That's what this problem is, commission. This guy earned $1,833.25 with one car sales in 1 day. That's called commission. Pretty awesome. Okay, that was fun. Let's do another one. Tax time. How much profit will the store make on a sale of a couch that is marked, that is marked up by 1/3 and sold with a 1/5 discount when the original price? Okay, so we have a markup, gross, I'm going to underline that, and then we have a discount. They're doing a lot of stuff. I have to get another color because I don't want you guys to get confused, so we're going to do another color. A discount of 1/5, and then we have, and then we have the original price, which was that. Okay, so remember, markups get applied to the original, okay? And then, so that makes the price go up, but then the store, because they want to trick us, they want to turn around and then apply a discount. This is kind of crazy. Okay, so let's try it step by step. First of all, we know the original price, yes? So we're going to take the original price and we're going to mark it up. So that means that we have to take original price times 1/3. And that equals our markup. Mark up. Do you recognize that? Then, because we're not done with that, we have to take that markup. So take the markup and add it to the original price, because remember, marking up makes the price cost more. So we have to add it, and that gives us the new sales price, new price, right? But then it said that they turned around after they got the new price and they did a discount. Oh, good grief is my answer to that. So now we're going to take the new price and we have to multiply it by the discount, which was 1/5, and that gives us the discount amount, right? And so then we have to take the new price and we have to subtract the discount, and that gives us the sales price. Oh my gosh, why do they have to make things so complicated? Okay, we can do this. Be brave. Let's go. Okay, original price. We're going to start there. Original price was $2,400. Putting it over 1 because we're timing it by 1/3. We can do this, boys and girls. We can do this. Be strong. Here we go. 2,400 times 1 is 2,400. 1 times 3 is 3. Oh, boys and girls, this is easier than we thought. How many times can 3 go into 24? 8. Completely, yes. 8 times 3 is 24. And then we have, how many times can it go into 0? 0. How many times can it go into 0? 0. 800. Whew, we're done. So now this 800 is your markup. Follow your chart. It says we then have to take that markup and add it to the original. So we're going to take 800 plus 2,400 because that was the original, right? and that's going to give us our new price. So we have to 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 4 is 12, 1 to the 2 is 3. Okay, so now we have this right here is this guy right here. Is everybody with me so far? Whew, hope so. Okay, so now look at our new chart. We have to take that guy, so we're going to do 3,200 over 1 because we're timesing it by 1/5. I'm going to change the color. Okay, just so that we can follow it better. So here we go. 3,200 times 1 is 3,200. 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more tricky. So I might have to do some math over here. So I'm going to move this over here so you can see it. So we have 3,200 divided by 5. Can 5 go into 3 evenly? No. So we're going to put a little tiny x. Can 5 go into 32? Yes, 6 times. Okay, not so bad. Bring down the 0. Okay. Can 5 go into 20? Yes, 4 times. Beautiful. We have one more 0. Can 5 go into 0? Yes, 0 times. Phew! Okay, so that answer goes right here, 640. 640 is the discount. Look, we did it. It's the discount. So now look up here what we were supposed to do. Take the new price. Woo! New price was this guy, 3,200. Subtract the discount, minus 640, and that will give us our sales price. Okay, so I have to do the long math over here. So 3,200 minus 640, and we get 0 minus 0 is 0. Can't do that. Have to regroup, so that becomes a 1. That becomes a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Can't do that. We have to regroup, so I'm going to do that. 11 minus 6 is 5, and 2 minus nothing is 2. So our new sale price, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Check this out, boys. Our new sales price is $2,560, and look at the original. Oh, this makes me so mad. This right here is proving that stores are mean. And you guys are probably going, oh my gosh, she's crazy. But I'm not. Look, it said in the story, the original price was $2,400. Then they marked it up by a third, and then they gave us a discount of 1/5, which was smaller, and we're still paying more than we should have. All right. Gross is my answer, but boys and girls, to tell you the truth, it happens all the time like this. All the time. Okay, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's our life in our world. This happens every time you go to the store. Whew. Okay, moving on. Our last problem. Let's see what we can do. I might make you do this one by yourself. Okay, let's see. Born to Ride. A motorcycle dealer bought a motorcycle and marked it up by 1/5 of the price he paid. If he sold it for $14,000, what was the price he bought it for? Okay, this one is not that difficult, but you have to write down your little cheat bar up here. So, original price, right, times, what did he mark it up by? 1/5, right, equals the markup. Remember? Then you have to take your markup and add it to the original price, right? And that gives you the sales price, right? Yes? That's what it says in this story. A motorcycle dealer bought a motorcycle. So what he bought it for was the original price. Then he marked it up by 1/5. This is the markup price. You have to add that markup price to the original, and then he sold it for $14,000. So what we know, according to this, is we know the sold price, the sales price, was $14,000. So we know that, okay? The original price, we don't have any idea. And the markup price is 1/5 of the original price, so we have to find it. So our equation for us to find is going to be like this. Original price, we don't know. So this times 1/5 is equal to the original price plus the markup, and we got that. Okay, so we have to work backwards. somehow. We have to work backwards somehow. So we know that this answer right here, $14,000, happened from the markup plus the original gave us $14,000. And we know that $14,000 happened because we took something times 1/5. Something times 1/5. If we take something times 1/5, and then we have to add it to the something, and we got 14,000. Okay, are you with me? Are you following me? What if we took, because this says we multiplied it by 1/5 to get the markup, and then we took the markup and added it to the original, and we got $14,000. So we have to figure out what added to something gives us $14,000, but it has to be 1/5 of the original. So you're going to maybe use a tape diagram. That might help us, right? So we're going to do the tape is here, right? And we're going to divide it into fifths like this, right? Because that's the original. And then we have to take 1/5 of that and add it to it. So we have 1/5 of the original and add it to the original to get the amount. So what we really have is we have the original is 5/5, right? And then the markup is 5/5 plus 1/5, which is really 6/5. So we know 5/5 plus 6/5 equals $14,000, right? But we don't know what the amount is, so we need a variable. So we have this, right? Yeah? Okay. So then we just add those together, and we would get 11/5 x equals $14,000 because it's the original plus the markup. Oh no, wait. The markup was only 1/5 of it, so it wouldn't be these two added together. It would be this added together. So this amount should be 6/5. I'm sorry, I just confused you. You're taking the original plus the markup. The markup was only 1/5, so this actually has to be 1/5 of it. So this total amount is 6/5, not 11/6. Or yeah, so 6/5, not 11/5. Okay, that's not too bad. So now all we have to do is we have to multiply by the reciprocal on both of them. Multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, we're almost there. You guys are almost done. So here we go. Let's check it out. So 14,000 times 5, 0,027. So this is really 70,000. And then we're going to divide it by 6. Okay, we can do that. Except I'm running out of room. So let's see if I can. I'll just do it right here. Divided by 6. So that goes in 1 time. And that's 10. And that goes in 1 time. And that's that. Then I'm going to go 6 times. And I get that again 6 times. And I get that again 6 times. So that's telling us that it was $11,666.67. So the original price equals $11,666.67. Okay, that's what that means. So that's how much he bought it for, was $11,666.67. Phew! So the moral of the story, or the lesson, just set up the equations using your vocabulary words that you learned. So let's go back to our goal. Today we are learning how to solve multi-step ratio problems, which we did. What is a modeling tool that you can use to help you solve real-world problems? I would say any of these math sentences that we set up is a modeling tool. Just write out your math sentence first so that you know what you're supposed to do with it, okay? And then another tool is you could use the tape diagrams to help you organize it and figure it out. Best thing about this lesson, though, are these vocabulary words because you need to know what they mean. All right, kiddos, that's all I have for you in this lesson. Yes, it was long, but I